So hi, my name is Jakub. I'm from Poland. Basically what I do is connected to journalism. I'm a journalist, part-time, freelance. I usually write about technology, but I also write from about traveling because I visit many places, mainly because of conferences. And since I'm on like 50% of my time is connected to journalism and then 50% is connected to technology. I'm working for a company called SourceFabric, and what we do is we develop open source software for professional journalists and for media. And my job there is to basically build the community around it, and I go around from one place to another, and I'm looking for journalists who require some kind of a technological solution, and I'm also looking for developers who could provide the solution, and I try to connect them and bring them to what we do in SourceFabric. We currently have two applications. The first one is NewsScoop, and that's a content management system, and the second one is Airtime, and that's a system which allows you to manage a radio station. It's broadcasting, scheduling, web-based, and it also allows you to manage the radio station remotely because it's web-based. So. And those are two applications we currently have. You should just go to our website and you can download it and install. But we're out there, we are listening to what the journalists need, and we are open for any suggestions, and we have the technological capability to help whoever we want. And if we only see that there is something, there is a need, we'll definitely evaluate it.
So if I'm like an amateur journalist and I just run a small blog or something, would NewsScoop be fit for me?
Yes and no. Main purpose of NewsScoop is to serve professional media, medium and large publications. But I am running my blog on NewsScoop, and we have recently developed two templates for powerful bloggers who treat their blogs more as a newspaper than a small blog. So if only you remember that NewsScoop is dedicated to serve different needs, but you want to have a powerful engine because you just want to have something better below your blog, then yes, use it. But just keep in mind, I mean, and by that I mean, don't complain.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, I'm using it. I know it's not dedicated for me. I'm using it just to understand NewsScoop better, come up with some ideas and so on. But I encourage everyone just to give it a try.
Yeah. So, and mainly the main target of NewsScoop is newspapers, right?
Yes, newspapers, magazines, medium, larger publications, and yeah.
And how do you see the television shift that is happening? The television is passing part of their contents to the web. How do you foresee that? As you are a journalist, a technologist, you're probably the best person to. What is your vision on that?
Well, like a year or 2 years ago, it started to be. If you would tell that you don't have a TV, you would be like a cool person. What I think is changing, that we are not anymore stuck to a TV at home, because we no longer have to be there at 8 p.m. to catch the TV show. And what I see that the change which is being made is that the TV stations are more becoming content producers. So they start to, you have a news show, you have a weather show, you have a sport program, you have a football game, you have a TV show, you have a comedy show, and they produce it, and you as a user build your own TV station. The time you want and what you want. And if you want only to watch comedy, then you take comedy from this station and from this and this, and you make your own. This is how I see it, and this is how I also prefer it.
Yeah. And do you have any guess, like what will happen to mainstream television as we know it? Do you foresee anything, or do you wish it to go in a certain direction? What do you say?
I think that for example, for the news channels, I think that they will still the same. I mean, they have a powerful reach, and when it comes to I think when we are still looking for the news, when something happens, we go to the main news channel. And I think they'll be more experimenting with producing more media, not only video, but they will definitely go more into internet. They are usually experimenting with grabbing more citizen-built content, and TVs are they have the capability to produce high-quality content. Like yes, there is a camera and we are recording it, but at this moment we are probably not able to make a very professional TV show or a talk show, and they have resources and capability to build it. How they're going to distribute it, it's mostly connected with money. And, still, TV brings a lot of money, but internet more and more with every year. So I guess at some point they will start to. They will probably switch, but we'll see.
You touched a funny point because I wanted to ask you about that. What do you think about the paid content that is coming up to the newspapers and probably to television content if they shift it?
If it's high quality content, then why not? I always say that 5 or 6 years ago I wanted to go fully legal and started to pay for the content, but content providers, they were just either not understanding internet fully or treating it as, you know, that all the people who use internet, they are stupid kids who just want to steal stuff from them, and I'm saying no, I don't want to steal, I want to pay, but just give me the opportunity to do it. And before, you know, I have no problems. I would love to go to some American station and just pay for the TV show I want to see. And that's it. I'm waiting for it. Video is hot right now because suddenly everyone can make it. We all have easy and cheap access to HD cameras, and it's not that hard to make your own video or simple movie. Personally, I hope that text will survive. I know it's just easier and faster because we consume more and more news. So text content demands more time and more focus, and just instead if you have tons of images or shorter videos on YouTube, I mean, like, it's when it comes to videos, but it's also very similar with videos that people are not watching it too much, you know. I think average video on YouTube is like watched up to 5 first minutes, and if you really, so we just consume fast, and I think that I love to read, and I would like to continue to do so. But it's video is video and photo is photo. So thousands characters can be explained in one simple graphic or image.